All right. What's up, everybody? What's going on? This is your boy Jay, coming at you live Monday evening in New York. Oh my God, I gotta stop saying morning. Anyways, so coming back at ya with part 11 of the series on how to attract money by Dr. Joseph Murphy. And on episode 10, I left you with the story of the beauty salon lady who was able to change her consciousness into wine, which is the state of the consciousness which she desired. ¿Cómo está, bicho? 잘 지내냐? and she um, and she was able to turn it into wine, which was her desire manifested. And this happened because she conditioned her mind to the constant and true happy imagery that she wanted to materialize. And those images were sustained regularly, systematically, and with faith in the developing powers of the deeper mind. And it came out from the darkness into the light, which means the darkness is your subconscious mind, not in a darkness in a bad dark, but deep in your subconscious mind, those powers are being developed like a picture, right? And once that picture is developed, hey, what's going on, Helen Sanusi? Good to see you. and once that picture is flipped over and it comes to the light, your desire is manifested. And here, the most important role that Dr. Joseph Murphy shares with us is that you have to be careful not to expose this newly developing film in the darkness of your subconscious mind to the shattering light. Hey, Kat, to the shattering light of fear, doubt, despondency, and worry. So what he's saying is, whenever you are developing your inner powers, what's going on here? Whenever you're developing your inner powers and you feel this all this fear, doubt, and worry coming up, what you're doing is you immediately turn to the picture you're developing inside, and you say to yourself that a beautiful picture is being developed now in the dark house of my mind, and you mentally pour on that picture all your feeling of joy, faith, and understanding. Like you just give everything you have to feeling great about the picture that you're developing in your mind. Now, when you do that, you know that you have started to operate the psychological and spiritual laws. And what is impressed shall be expressed. What is impressed shall be expressed. Right? And he shares of a story of a man who belonged to the Church of England back in I don't know how long ago was this story, but he belonged to the Church of England, and he knew and he had studied the laws of the subconscious mind for some time. Yet he was suffering terribly with lack and fear, and he was always constantly, for some reason, in dire financial traits. And what they worked out is that deep inside this man, even though he had been taken care of all his life through divine intervention, because he was born into a family, to a loving mother and father, he had a decent job that paid him good money, but for some reason he was still in bad financial conditions. And the reality was that it was because he had cut himself off from the supply of the unlimited by resenting his employer through self-condemnation, criticizing himself, and by his own sense of unworthiness. He had psychologically severed the cord which joined them to the infinite source of all things, which is the indwelling spirit or life principle, called by some consciousness or awareness. Now, this is the thing. Man is not fed like the birds or the animals. Man must consciously commune with that indwelling power to receive guidance, strength, and vitality to receive all the fulfillment that he needs. And he does this by communing with the spiritual power within him. It's not an outside power, it's a spiritual power within him, and realizing that this spiritual power within him is the cause. And once you accept that within you, you have all the power, you have to now, and check this out, he uses the word, you have to sell yourself the idea that wealth is your divine right, and it will manifest your abundance of supply. So you have to really take ownership of your own power, your condition, your life, your plight in life is your responsibility, not somebody else's. Okay, it's not up to someone else to give you what you want. It's actually how you think about it. What are the thoughts that you keep thinking that make you feel abundance or scarcity? And that is up to you, not anything else that's happening outside. And what I've recently learned is that the more you see evidence outside of the things that you actually don't want, it means that all that is a reflection of thoughts that you've carried in the past and they're manifesting now. Once you accept that responsibility that you somehow consciously or unconsciously thought yourself into where you are now, and you take responsibility and you're okay with that, right? And you accept it, you're going to empower yourself to flip the script and realize that you can start thinking right now differently from how you thought before. And as you keep thinking this way, your new life will materialize. However, as you go through the motion, as you go through the process of selling yourself this new way of positive thinking, this new way, hey, there you go, Catherine, exactly. The more you know what you don't want, the more clear, because you can always use the law of polarity and look at the flip side of the coin and say, hey, this is all the stuff that I don't want. And you know what? All this, I'm grateful for all this stuff because this is showing me exactly what I want. And this is what I want. And you start charging your whole being with those ideas and those thoughts, you will meet with resistance from your old conditioning. And whenever that old conditioning comes up, it is up to you to shut the door to those quote unquote gangsters and robbers and assassins and thieves, and open the door to your mind to the idea of the eternal life principle flowing through you as wealth, health, energy, power, and all things necessary to lead a happy and fulfilled life. And what sharing about this made me think today, and thank you, Catherine, for bringing that up, is that there is no right or wrong. And I've said this before in another episode, but all the obstacles and challenges that you see right now, they are your biggest opportunity. They're just hiding from plain sight. And that's why it is imperative that you use your deeper mind to do like my friends just shared right now, to look at everything that you see right now and say, hey, this is everything I don't want. Now I have the power to flip this to the other side and make something new out of all this physical realm that I see. But it all starts from up here. So you think, and when you think, you feel differently, and what you feel, you are going to act upon. And your paradigm is ruling all these three things. With that, guys, thank you very much. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. This was your boy, Jay. Woo. finish. There you go.